All right, YouTube. See if I can hold this camera here without covering up the microphone. I've been covering up the microphone lately. I just recently picked this gun up. Now, I know you guys watch my videos for the gun builds, but I also restore and rebuild old firearms. Have for many years now. Haven't done a whole lot lately because I've been so busy, but this is my new buy. I just picked this up on one of those gun sites that all of us have been on looking at guns. The fella had it listed on there as a 38 break top, and it is clearly not a 38. It is a large caliber gun. Now, he thought it was a 38 because there's a 38 stamped, if I can get it in focus here, stamped right here on the side. That is not the caliber, clearly. That is the serial number. It's number 38. Now, what this is it is a Belgian-made 4440 copy of the Smith & Wesson top break. Now, if you look over here, it's got the Belgian, and then the proof stamps above it, the crown above the R. Those are the only markings on the firearm. Now, these were first year production of these were made in 1870, and this is definitely a first year run, being such a low number as 38. I'm going to restore this gun. I know that a lot of you guys are probably cringing now because it's sacrilege to restore an old firearm like this, but I love this gun. I plan on keeping it. I have no intentions of getting rid of it. So I'm going to go ahead and strip it, re-nickel it, and get everything working correctly. Everything is here and works, minus the springs missing for the brake, for the lockup for the brake. There's a spring on the hinge here for the hammer. As it comes back, it catches the trigger. That is missing, but easily replaceable parts. So, and I know it says Colt here. Don't be fooled by that. It's not a Colt. That's just a grip off of another firearm. Somebody has crudely made fit this. The original grip on this side is still here. I'm not going to worry about the original grips. I'm probably going to make some walnut because if I ordered some grips for this or I found some online, the serial numbers aren't going to match anyway. So it really doesn't matter. And I think with a good nickel on here and some nice walnut grips, it'll look really nice. So instead of these plastic things. Anyway, to put it in perspective, this is a Iver Johnson 32 break top that I recently restored about 3 months ago. Okay, these are walnut as well, so this is probably what I'll do for this. Anyway, to hold these two side by side, you can see that now the 38 is basically the exact same frame as the 32, except this is a 6-shot and the 38 is a 5-shot because of the bigger bore, and there's just a hair different size in the barrel. Now lay these side by side, you can clearly see the difference in what would be the 38 and this one. So like I said, how somebody thought this was a 38, I don't know, but I'm glad that they did because I got an amazing deal on this thing. Anyway, it's all here. I'm going to restore it. The cool thing is this is number 38. I did quite a bit of research a while back, and I actually tracked down and found number 37. Now, to me, that is very, very cool because these were made in 1870. These were possibly made on the same day. These probably sat on a workbench side by side to each other. And that is just so cool to me that these things have survived. Now, it is in better shape than this one, though it's listed as not shooting condition. And I think it's listed for $1,300 or like $1,299, something like that. But it's right under $1,300. I do not think these firearms are worth that much, but they're in the ballpark of what they're at. Of course, this one being restored, it's going to lose a little bit of value, but it'll gain value to me because I would like to bring this back to pristine, how it came out of the factory condition. I have a soft spot for these old firearms. The U.S. Cavalry used these firearms instead of the Peacemaker. In fact, they refused to use the Peacemaker after the military adopted it because it wasn't functional for them. They could break the tops on these. The way the ejectors work is it just comes out as you break it completely open. The ejector snaps back. You load it, snap it back down, and it locks in place. They could do this on their horses with minimal work. Now the Peacemakers, they have ejector rods. So they had to eject each one and then go back and load each one, and it wasn't real functional for them. So they used these until they were absolutely forced to stop using these. And that's really cool to me. I mean, it's a real important firearm design in history, and it's important to me to bring this one back and keep it alive. Now, you guys that watch my videos just for the homemade gun videos, that's great. I appreciate it. If this doesn't interest you, then let me know, and I won't post any more videos of this as I'm restoring it, and I won't waste any of y'all's time. I think it's cool. So anyway, I do have a homemade 12 gauge survival collapsible style that I'm going to make. The whole firearm will just collapse and be able to go into any backpack or sling. So that should be posted in about a week. So keep a watch out for that. Like I said, this is an old Iver Johnson 32 break top that I restored a while back. Now, this is actually in much better condition than this one. This 32 was in horrible condition when I got it. In fact, I think I gave the guy $40 for it, and he was just going to throw it away. So I couldn't let that happen. Anyway, this gun shoots very well, functions very well, works very well. I love it. When I found this one online, I about died because I knew exactly what it was. Anyway, let me know if you guys are interested in it. I'll post some more videos as I go. If not, I won't waste any of y'all's time, but this is just so cool to me. I had to share it. Thanks, you guys.